Hi Capricorn, this is Eileen with your September 2019 Psychic Tarot card reading. And you're starting the month of September with the Empress card. And the Empress, this is a major arcana destiny card, but the Empress is saying that you're going to be, or you have been planting your seeds and bringing them to fruition. Now this is a general reading, so some of these cards may resonate with you while others may not. If I'm doing a personal reading, a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on your circumstances. And I am reading the meanings of the cards as well as tuning in on a psychic level. So the Empress, this is a really good card to have, Capricorns. And this is not surprising to me that you would get this card, because to me, this epitomizes my image of a Capricorn. They work hard, they achieve their goals, they're good at achieving their goals and working and just, but not only that, they work hard, but they don't really want to be a workaholic. They want to enjoy their lives. So I tend to believe that the Capricorns do tend to make time for their recreation, for their family, whatever, for their private time, while at the same time working hard, setting goals, and accomplishing their goals little by little. And so this is about you in the month of September, that you've been working hard, but at the same time, so you've accomplished things, and you have a nice home environment. You like quality items, quality lifestyle. So you enjoy quality in your home, in your clothing, your relationships, and the way that you work. You like to do good quality work. A number of you might be self-employed, or you might be in a position of management in the place that you work. So you take a lot of pride in your work, and you have a lot of inner drive. And so it's been paying off for a number of you Capricorns. And so you are seeing the fruits of your labor. And also, though, you make time for your recreation, whether it's your family or your friends or just some personal private time for you to do things you enjoy. So you have a good balance on things is what's going on here. And again, it's a general reading, so this may not apply to everyone. Some of you might be struggling and having a hard time having that balance, because it is tricky. It is difficult to balance your life so that you're not working all the time. So, but a lot of you have mastered it, is what I'm getting from this card. And I always recommend that everybody learn about the law of attraction, because what you think, what you feel, how you see yourself, your life, you attract that to yourself. So you want to see yourself as prospering, as being successful and prosperous, as, you know, that you're focused and having every intention on getting your life the way you want it. And when you're like that, when you're feeling that way and thinking that way, it's like the universe can't help but deliver those conditions to you. It's like you're not willing to settle for less. It's like you're going to have what you dream of, what you wish for. And you know you have to work for it, but you've been working for a long time. That's nothing new. Anyway, but you have every intention of getting things the way you want them. And it's like those kind of messages to the universe just cause the universe to open the doors and bring those conditions to you. So if you're not enjoying the fruits of your labor right now, and you've been struggling and having a hard time, start learning about the law of attraction, because that can really make a big difference in the quality of your life. Next card you have is the King of Swords. Now the swords do relate to the air signs of Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. King of Swords. Now some of you may be embodying the feelings and traits of the King of Swords in the month of September. The King of Swords is typically someone in a position of authority, or this person could even be in military or law enforcement or whatever, but typically they're in some form of authority. It might be a manager at work or an owner of a business, someone who's just in charge. And if you're embodying the traits of the King of Swords in the month of September, you might be feeling a little impatient with others. You might be feeling critical of others that you feel are not doing all the work they should do, or not doing the quality of work if you have people working for you or under you. Or even in your home life, if you feel like you've been working really hard and focused and doing your share of the work, and you see other people at home are not doing their share, you could be getting a little impatient and be critical of them, or maybe say things and criticize them. Now, on the other hand, this could also represent a person that could be in your life in September. It just occurred to me, this feeling I just got for somebody, this might be one person, that this might be the person, either you're married to this person, or you live with them, or you've been involved with them a lot for a while. It sounds like that might be pertinent to one person. This is a personal relationship you're in, and this is who you're in the relationship with. So this person can be very critical and harsh at times in their criticism. Now, for others of you Capricorns, this could represent a manager at work or an owner of a business you work for. It could even represent someone you might be doing business with. Let's say if you're applying for a loan at the bank, for a car or a mortgage or whatever, or applying for a new job, or even if you're in your workplace and this person's the manager or owner who's going to make a decision about whether you get the raise or you get that promotion. This person is not a warm and fuzzy kind of person. They can be, like I'm saying, this person can be very negative and very critical of other people, and let them know it too. It's like it takes a lot to please this person. They're not easily pleased. They tend to look for reasons to say no rather than looking for reasons to say yes. So I feel like if this is someone you know in your workplace or something, I feel like you're already familiar with this person's traits, and I feel like other people are as well, and a lot of people probably try to go about their business and not make a lot of eye contact with this person. So not the ideal person to be wanting to get anything from, whether it's a loan at the bank or a job or a promotion or whatever. This person, if they do award you something, it's almost like they feel like they're doing you a big favor sometimes, So again, it's a general reading. So this may, some of you may resonate with this and others may not. Now the next card you have is the Queen of Wands, and the Wands do relate to the fire signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So for some of you, this could be a person who will be around you in the month of September. Now this is quite a different person than this King of Swords figure. The Queen of Wands, she works very hard, and she's also worked for years and accomplished things and lives a good life and lives a comfortable life, but she's always working. She stays very busy, but she's very down to earth. She's not the type of person who's going to be looking for reasons to say no. So for some of you, you could be embodying the feelings and traits of the Queen of Wands. This could be you in the month of September. And I feel like even though the fire sign and the earth sign of Capricorn are quite different from one another, at the same time, the one trait that they both share is they both work hard. They're hardworking people. And so if this could be someone around you, it could be someone in your workplace, it could be a relative or whatever, but this could be you embodying these traits of the Queen of Wands. And she's very fair-minded, though. It's like she doesn't try to look for reasons to say no to people. She looks to see if there's a reason she can say yes. And if there's not, then she's not going to do something foolish either. But she likes to reward people. She enjoys rewarding people or saying yes if she can do something for someone. Misery loves company type of person. He's not happy, and so he's not really wanting to make anybody else happy. The Queen of Wands is not like that. She's just not overly critical of others. She can be critical and very hot-tempered at times, and at that moment might come across very critical. but that's not how she lives her life. She's typically pretty down to earth. And so, so this would, if this is a person in your life in the month of September, this person can be beneficial to you. So if she's a manager or an owner of a business where you work, and you're applying for, you know, asking for a transfer or a promotion or whatever, she's going to be checking it out to see if it's realistic to her, if it makes sense. And if it doesn't, she's going to let you know. It's not like she's just going to give things away. But she's very fair-minded. And she works hard. So she does expect other people to work hard too, so that to get the recognition they want as well. But Capricorns, like I said, they're very hardworking people. That's the one trait that the Aries and Capricorn definitely share, is they're both hard workers. So, so yeah, this would be the person that if you're applying for that same loan at the bank or maybe a new job, you're going to have much better luck with dealing with this person. Okay, and then the next card you have is the Five of Pentacles. And Five of Pentacles, now this is indicating that some of you Capricorns may not be feeling so prosperous in the month of September. You might be feeling like things aren't going well, or maybe they haven't been going well for you. That's what I'm feeling for some of you. Things have not been going well. You've had your share of financial troubles and challenges, and you're still dealing with them now. And but you have a lot of ambition inside of you. You have a lot of inner strength. The earth signs are very strong anyway. They're strong people, strong-willed, strong-minded. A lot of times they're physically very strong. And I do feel that whatever you're going through currently, if you're experiencing difficulties and challenges financially, that it has been discouraging. It's been discouraging for some of you because you've worked hard and some circumstances have left you where you're not as prosperous as you'd like to be. However, I feel like you must know in your heart you're going to get back up. Things are going to get better for you, because that's what I'm looking at. I feel like whoever this is applying to, you have some sense of knowing inside of yourself that you're a strong person, you're going to get through this, and you're going to come out really good and do well again. It's just there's been some kind of set of circumstances that have been unfair to you. It could be for some of you, you may have been in a relationship. Maybe you were married and you got divorced not too long ago, and so that's been difficult for you financially. Or some other relationship. Maybe you were living with someone and then the two of you separated. Or it could have been a job. You were separated from a job that you were at. And so what I'm getting different scenarios for different people. But the strong feeling I'm getting is you're very strong and you're going to surmount this problem and move forward and do well for yourself. I do feel like for someone, and this might be a few of you in a similar scenario, that, yeah, you've had your tough times, but you're determined. You have a lot of determination inside of you, a lot of inner strength and drive. But at the same time, maybe your ego, not your ego, but what do I want to say? Like your self-esteem has been hurt a little bit. But that's not taken away from your ambition and drive. You're still going to move forward regardless. But at the same time, you may not be feeling as good about yourself as you would like to. And I feel like for someone here that there's going to be someone around you in September. I do feel like it's for a romantic interest in you, and you might be feeling kind of guarded, almost like you're not trusting this situation. And that person who's going to be romantically interested in you, they're better off. Their job is doing fine. They're fine financially. They're okay. But they're going to be very attracted to you and wanting to get to know you and wanting to be nice to you. But I feel like you're going to, on the one hand, your self-esteem is not as good as it has been in the past, temporarily. And so you're going to be kind of wondering if this could be real. But this person really is sincerely interested in you, whoever this is applying to. That might be just one person I'm tuning in for. It might be a few. I'm not sure. But this is a temporary situation. You're going to move on and do well for yourself. And it's just, you're going to look back at the difficulties as just something that happened in your life, and know that you're much stronger and you have just moved on from that. That's what I'm seeing in the future for whoever this is applying to. Okay, now then the next card you have is the King of Wands. And again, you've got the Queen of Wands and you have the King of Wands. So this does relate to the fire signs again of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The King of Wands has done well for himself. He's financially comfortable. He's worked very hard. But I feel like he's on the lookout for a true love. I feel like he might be divorced, or maybe he's never been married. I'm not sure. But he's looking for true love, and he's not currently married, though, I'll tell you that. So if anybody knows a married man who acts like they're looking for love, it's not him. This is someone who's definitely available, either divorced or single or whatever. And he's a good guy. He's very down to earth, but he's, a fire sign. They can be impatient. They can be short-tempered sometime, whatever. But he's a good guy. And I feel like, whoever this is for, that you are a Capricorn who's around this person and they're noticing you. He's looking for true love. He's dated people. That's nothing new. He's done that. He might be dating people right now, but he's looking for the right one for him. He knows he does well for himself. He lives a comfortable life financially, and he enjoys that. He likes to work hard, but he likes to have his vacation time too and enjoy his recreation. He's been a workaholic at times in his life, but that's not how he wants to live his life. So, but right now, I feel like he's looking for true love. And so I'm tuning in for a Capricorn that I believe this to be a female Capricorn. And you might be, I don't know if you might be in your 20s or 30s or what age you might be. I'm not sure, because if you're in your 40s, you look like you're in your 30s, whoever I'm talking to, okay? So you're somewhere, I'm not sure. And this might apply to a few people, but for sure I'm tuning in for somebody. That he is looking at you and observing you and wondering if you might be that right person for him and for his life. He's got a little bit of loneliness, even though he lives a good life. It's just, again, he's been in relationships that just haven't worked out well, that he's been disappointed in. And he wants a really strong, solid love relationship. And he feels like once he has that, then he's got it all. But anyway, he's going to be observing you. So this might just be one person I'm tuning in for. It might be a few of you who have a similar situation. So, and then some of you Capricorns might be in the position of the King of Wands in the month of September, that you've been working hard and doing well for yourself. You're living a good life. But you might also be searching for true love, the right person for you. And you've had the wrong kind of relationships. You don't want to settle for that. You want quality. You want to be happy and have someone for the rest of your life. And that's what I'm getting. So whether you're in the position of the King of Wands, Capricorn, in the month of September, or for those of you that this is someone who's going to be watching you and wondering and wanting to kind of get acquainted, but he's going to be careful. He's going to be kind of cautious. He could be in your workplace or somewhere around, maybe where you socialize with your friends. I'm not sure. He doesn't want to, how should I say this, be inappropriate in some way. Like if he's in your workplace, he's going to be extra cautious. But if he's in your workplace, I don't feel like he's someone directly above you. I feel like he might be over in another department or something like that. But he could be socially around you, maybe knows some people that you know or something like that. So he might be asking them about you. Okay, now the next card you have is the Four of Wands. You've got another wand card. Okay, but the Four of Wands is all about having happy celebrations with loved ones, whether it's a romantic partner or family, friends. Some of you might be attending a wedding. Some of you might actually get engaged or get married in the month of September. And also what I'm getting, now some of you might have a nice vacation in September also, but you could be just attending an enjoyable event, family event, or with friends, possibly an engagement party, wedding, anniversary party. Also, though, what I'm getting here is that some of you, possibly there's someone you've been dating in recent months, and this person, things have been going well between the two of you. And this person would be professing their love for you in the month of September. Or if not coming right out and saying that they love you or want to spend their life with you or whatever, they're showing you, or they're letting you know somehow in the conversation. Maybe they're talking about plans for the future with you. Or maybe I just feel like this person's going to be showing you their feelings. They might be saying it, but they could be showing you also, which is good because actions speak louder than words anyway. So for some of you, it's the right time for this person to be in your life. Some of you Capricorns, this person might already be in your life, or it could be that you're going to meet this person in September. I do feel like for those of you that the timing is right, this is a relationship from a previous lifetime, and it's a happy relationship. It's not one of those roller coasters where it's like a love-hate situation. This is a happy, smooth, well-adjusted, well-balanced relationship because you have it together, they have it together, and both of you cross paths. Either you already have in recent months, or you will in September, or sometime thereabout. It's just timing. Everybody's on their own schedule, and it's the right time for this to take place. But then for other Capricorns, you might just be having an enjoyable vacation or some nice get-togethers with family, loved ones, whatever. But overall, good positive energy in this card. Next card you have is the Two of Swords. And Two of Swords, now this is talking about some of you Capricorns feeling like you don't know what to do. You might be trying to choose between two people that are in your life for romantic reasons. So for some of you, see what I'm getting here, because I'm getting different scenarios for different people. See, she's got the blindfold on, so she doesn't know what to do. She hasn't really taken control of her circumstances here yet because she's just perplexed and trying to figure out what's the right choice. For some of you, this could have to do with choosing the right job, but I am getting relationship matters here. So I feel like for some of you, there's someone who's already been pretty steady in your life, and there's somebody else that comes along who it could be you've been kind of knowing this person a while, but maybe they've been back and forth in your life, or maybe it could even be an ex, to tell the truth. Because I'm feeling the one person that you've been seeing, this person is fairly steady, okay? Their temperament is pretty steady, and things have gone well between the two of you. The other person, I feel, has a more intense, difficult temperament. That's the kind of person you have those roller coaster relationships with, territorial, jealous. I'm getting that really strong. So this might be one person I'm tuning in for, that there's someone who's very jealous of whoever it is you're close to or seeing. I'm wondering if it's an ex, some kind of an ex-husband or ex-boyfriend or something that's, or if it's someone you had not broken up with and you met someone new and you've been getting to be friends with that person, and the two of you just really hit it off well, and the current person who's very jealous and possessive is mad, and because they know about this person somehow or another. So so it's a difficult situation to be in, but at the same time, to me, the one with the really jealous, intense personality, this person has anger issues, not an ideal person to have for a mate. And the other one seems to be much more well-balanced and match your temperament much better. So that might be one person I'm tuning in for. It might be a couple of you. I'm not sure. But other Capricorns, you might have some similar dilemma in one way or another in September that you're trying to make a decision. And for some of you, it could have to do with a job. It could have to do with friends or relatives who are not getting along, and they each want you to choose them over the other one. So you don't know, because I'm getting one person being very strong-willed, the other one being more level and balanced. So for some of you, this might take the form of a family disagreement or friends disagreeing, or one friend's jealous of the other one's position with you or something. And once it's what I keep getting because I'm getting different scenarios for different people. There's going to be one person who's got this really strong-willed temperament who wants you to themselves. That's what I get. But this person has problems. Anyway, you can tell I'm not siding with that person. The message of this card is to take off the blindfold, look at your circumstances objectively, make a good decision that's good for you and your life. Look at your life going forward. Which way is going to give you a happier, smoother way of life? I mean, to me, whoever this is applying to, it's pretty obvious, regardless of whatever the circumstances are, or if you've been with that person a long time or whatever. That doesn't look like that person's got anger issues and problems. Okay. Next card you have is the Eight of Cups. And the cups do relate to love and romance and feelings and emotions. The Eight of Cups is saying that a number of you Capricorns are moving on from a situation that at one time was good, but it somehow has lost its luster. For some of you, this could be a romantic relationship. For others, it could be a job or a place you were living, some living arrangement. And for some of you, this might go back to this Two of Swords card, where you make a decision and move on from the person that maybe at one time things were going well with that person, and maybe they've turned kind of hostile or sour since then. But regardless, for a number of you Capricorns, whatever your circumstance is, whether this has to do with romance or work, career, maybe a living arrangement, that at one time things were going well. Like if it's a job, at one time you were enjoying your work, the money was good, you were enjoying your coworkers, but you get to a point where you feel like, okay, I've outgrown this. I'm ready for more now. I have more inner resources. I have more knowledge, more experience. I want more now. That's no longer enough. I want to grow. I'm ready to move on. So it's a good choice. You see, this person is not fearful. They're looking out over the horizon and making plans, deciding what direction do they want to go in. If it's like a private, what do I want to say, a personal love relationship or something, it could be at one time that romance was really fun. You were having a good time with that person and things were great. Maybe the two of you partied a lot and had a good time and you got tired of it. It's like you outgrew it is what it is. You've outgrown that relationship. Maybe you've been growing at a faster rate than that person has been growing. And so you finally came to realize that, hey, I want more than this for myself. There's a lot more for me out there. So you're ready to move on. It's like whatever it is, it's over. For some of you, you might still be in this situation, whether it's a job, living arrangement, or a relationship, but you're already mentally gone. It's just a matter of taking the steps because, you know, sometimes you get feeling that way about a job. You can't just immediately quit and move on. You got to line up another job. You got to decide where you want to go, what's right for you. A relationship, maybe you've been with that person a long time. Maybe you live together. So you got to really make some good plans if you've been living with somebody and figure things out and sort through it before you, typically before you just pick up and go, unless you're in some kind of danger or something. So, what it amounts to for a number of you is that it's time to go, and you know it. You don't need anybody to tell you. You already know it, and you're not afraid. You're just looking out over the horizon to make your plans for the future, and this will lead to better things. Can you see the light over at the horizon there? And it's like it is leading to better things for you. There are bigger and better things, whether it's a relationship, a job, a living arrangement, whatever it is. You're right. You're doing the right thing. And because when you feel that way, that does mean it's time to go. A lot of times people will just kind of stay in the same situation, and because it's so much trouble and you don't know where to go, and then at some point the universe says, hey, it's over. Like the Tower card here. This is for whoever's in a situation they need to move on from, and they don't know what to do, or they're fearful about where to go from here. Sometimes the universe says, well, that's a tower moment. This person maybe needs the tower to crumble from under them. So they get the message, time to move on. And that's what this Tower card for whoever has the Tower energy in September, or by the end of September, is about. Maybe something was built on shaky ground, or maybe at one time it was good, but it's not so good now. And perhaps you have continued and stayed, and then all of a sudden there's some kind of big argument, or something happens, something changes where it crumbles and you don't have a choice. But I feel like whoever's got this Tower energy, chances are you were aware you were on shaky ground, whether it was a relationship that's no longer serving your needs, or a job, or a living arrangement. And the universe is saying, hey, time to leave the nest. You are perfectly capable of doing better for yourself, so it's time to move on. Build on solid ground, learn from any mistakes you may have made yourself, and move forward, because you've got the strength and determination, and you've got all the resources you need to make a fresh start on much more solid ground, so you can have a much better quality of life, since Capricorns want to have a good quality of life too. Okay. And then the last card you have is the Four of Cups. And the cups, typically, again, they relate to the water signs, emotions, love, romance, those kind of things. So for some of you Capricorns, you might be feeling a little dreamy by the end of September. You might even get a little complacent. You might be feeling bored. The Four of Cups is about being bored and kind of feeling complacent and feeling like, there's nothing good out there for me. And that could apply to a new romance. It could apply to a new job or some other opportunity that you have been looking and you haven't seen anything that's any good for you. So you start assuming there's nothing good out there. And the advice of the Four of Cups is don't get complacent and don't get too bored, because you might miss a really good opportunity. See how the hand is coming out of the sky with the big goblet, making an offering to this person, and they're just leaning against a tree and kind of like looking like they would just as soon fall asleep or something. So the advice is to stay alert, be open, be receptive, keep making your plans, expect a good turn for the better, expect an opportunity to come out of nowhere, because you never know how the universe might be delivering your good to you. You never know. Maybe it's the timing is right now for you to meet the right person for you, even though you've had a lot of the wrong kind that you've met over time. And so you start thinking there is no right one anywhere nearby. At that very moment, you stop paying attention, or you're bored and you're not noticing a good quality person might be right there making an offer of love to you. And that's what I feel like for some of you. There's going to be someone who's a really good quality person, and I feel like this person financially is sound, they're comfortable, they're going to be attracted to you, and you really need to pay attention and don't assume there's nothing out there for you, because they're going to want to make an offer to you in the romantic area. They're going to want to get to know you and show that they're drawn to you, they're attracted to you, they like what they know of you. And then the same could apply if it's a job situation. Maybe you've been looking for a new job and hadn't found anything. Don't assume nothing's out there, because all of a sudden there could be a nice offer for you that would really improve your life, whichever it is, whether it's romance or work or whatever. Okay, now this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. And what I want to do now is pick one card from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck by Doreen Virtue. And if you like my videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I post new videos. And feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Also, check for your rising and moon sign videos too, because there may be messages and insights that apply to you in those videos as well. So, okay, so Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, what is your message for Capricorn for September? Capricorn for September 2019. What is your message for Capricorn for September? Okay, I'll give it one more shuffle and fan these out. And we'll see what the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins want you to know. Okay, it's this one here. I like this. Okay, this one says helpful person. Someone wants to help you. Think of whom that might be and initiate contact. Oh, I like this. This is a good message. Helpful person. Someone wants to help you. Think of whom that might be and initiate contact. Good message. If you've been looking for a job or maybe looking for a new place to live or anything like that, you never know where that might help you. Okay, next card I want to pick is, I'll pick one from Nature's Whispers by Angela Hartfield with artwork by Josephine Wall. So what's the message for Capricorn for September? Capricorn, September 2019. What's the message for Capricorn? Okay, I'll give it another shuffle and fan these out. One more shuffle. Okay, let me fan these out. Okay, let's see. Okay. This one says Clear Endeavor, number 39. I'll look it up in the booklet too. I love the beautiful artwork. Just gorgeous. I mean, the more you look at all the little details, so much creativity. Let me look this up in the booklet, number 39, Clear Endeavor. Okay, the rest of these cards. Okay, let's see, Clear Endeavor. Here it is. Something you truly desire requires a bigger commitment from you. This could be physical, emotional, or mental. Identify what your needs are at this time. Actually commit to this goal and be willing to put in the time to make it become reality. Commitment plus hard work will assist in bringing your goals to completion. Once you decide, give your best to everything that you do. It gives plenty of new opportunities for you to reach your goals in no time. Pay attention to signs along the way as nature works to assist you. Great message. I think that ties in with this reading too. That's a really good message. I like that. Okay, and then last but not least, I'll pick one card from the Archangel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. So Archangels, what is your message for Capricorn for September? What is the message for Capricorn for September, Archangels, Capricorn? What's your message for Capricorn for September? Okay, I'm going to give it one more shuffle and fan these out. What is your message for Capricorn for September? Let me fan these out. Okay. All right, this one says divine order. Archangel Raguel, everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. That's a good message. I love these beautiful colors and the imagery here. Divine order, Archangel Raguel, everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. That's a nice message too. Okay, Capricorn. Well, I hope you're happy with your reading for September. Be sure and check your rising and moon sign videos as they're coming available. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet, but hit the notification bell so you'll be so you'll be notified when I post new videos. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. And if anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. So have a wonderful September, and thank you for watching my video.